The most powerful man in history is asleep. He is 18 years old. He is lying on a bed of animal furs. His chest rises and falls in a deep rhythm. He is a prince, soon to be a king. He has servants who would die to bring him water. He has enough gold to buy entire cities. He could sleep until noon every single day for the rest of his life, and no one would dare question him. But look closer at his hand. Dangling off the side of the bed, his hand is unclenched. And just below his hand, sitting on the stone floor, is a loud brass basin. Held loosely in his fingers is a heavy metal ball. The ball drops. It hits the brass basin with a noise like a gunshot. The boy's eyes snap open. He doesn't groan. He doesn't roll over. He doesn't hit snooze. He is awake instantly. His feet hit the cold stone floor before the echo of the metal ball has even faded. It is 4 a.m. The sun is still hours away. The rest of the palace is dead silent. The rest of the world is unconscious. This boy is Alexander, and he is about to conquer the known world, not with his sword, but with his mourning. Most people think Alexander the Great conquered the world because he was a tactical genius, or because he inherited a great army. They are wrong. Alexander conquered the world because he was awake while his enemies were asleep. His tutor, the philosopher Aristotle, taught him a brutal truth when he was just a child. He told him, "The morning is the rudder of the day. If you lose the rudder, the ship goes where the wind takes it. If you hold the rudder, you steer the ship." For Alexander, the third watch of the night, the time just before dawn, was sacred. While the Persian generals were sleeping on silk pillows in Babylon, dreaming of their wealth, Alexander was awake in a tent in the mud, staring at maps. While his own soldiers were resting their bodies, Alexander was pacing, sharpening his mind, visualizing every possible movement of the enemy cavalry. Let's fast forward to the Battle of Gaugamela. The odds are impossible. The Persian army outnumbers the Greeks 5-1. The Persian line is so long you cannot see the end of it. The night before the battle, Alexander's generals are terrified. They cannot sleep. They are pacing, arguing, panicking. They want to attack at night because they are afraid to face the sheer size of the enemy in daylight. But Alexander sleeps. And then, the metal ball drops. The pre-dawn wake-up. He rises in the dark. He walks out of his tent into the cool desert air. It is silent. This is his territory. In these quiet hours, the anxiety disappears. In the silence, he sees the battlefield clearly in his mind. He realizes that the sheer size of the Persian army is not a strength. It is a weakness. They are too big to move fast. They are disconnected. He spots the gap in the line that no one else saw, simply because no one else was calm enough to look. When the sun finally rose, and the two armies clashed in the dust and the blood, Alexander didn't panic. Why? Because he had already fought this battle 3 hours ago in the silence of his morning routine. He had already won before the first spear was thrown. We live in a world that tells you to get your rest. We live in a world of soft pillows and blackout curtains. We treat the morning like a punishment. We wake up at the last possible second, rushing, stressed, already behind enemy lines. But the Greek warrior mindset treats the morning as a weapon. The Greeks called the dawn Eos. They believed it was a divine time. The air is different. The brain is different. There are no emails at 5 a.m. There are no demands. There is no noise. It is just you and the brass basin. If you want to change your story, you have to stop starting your day as a victim of the clock. You need to become the aggressor. You don't need a metal ball. But you do need the mindset. When that alarm goes off, you are standing on the edge of the battlefield. You have two choices. You can roll over, surrender to the warmth, and let the day conquer you. You can be like the Persian generals, reacting to the chaos when it's too late. Or you can get up. You can stand on the cold floor. You can claim the silence. The hours before the world wakes up are where the war is won. The training you do, the books you read, the plans you make while the city sleeps, that is the steel that cuts through the chaos. History remembers the awake. The sun is coming. Be ready to meet it.